a favor, hit the thumbs up or the heart button and tell me in the comments section where you are tuning in from. Let's see here. Let's see who we have logging on here. We're going to talk all things poop today. Okay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are all of you? I am Andrea Cox, intuitive healer, detox specialist, and didn't really plan on coming on live today. I have a lot of clerical stuff to do, but I thought we could come on and talk about poop because it's actually my favorite subject, because it's almost impossible to ascend spiritually if we're not coming from a clean vessel. So I thought we would talk about poop. Hello, thank you for the compliment, Judith. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Deborah, Brian back. Where are all of you tuning in from? I look super pale today because I'm looking into a spotlight, but that's okay. That's all right. I am pale. It is so hot here that I'm seriously considering moving somewhere else. Where I have moved is sweltering today. I have like armpit sweat as we speak. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Those of you who are tuning in here for the very first time, I am Andrea Cox. I'm an intuitive healer, a detox specialist by trade, and what I'm about to show you is literally the number one question I get within the realm of my health and wellness business. So those of you who don't know, I have two YouTube channels, Andrea Cox TV, that is all about health and detoxification, cellular detoxification. And I also have the Detox Intuitive, which is where I display my beautiful Pisces sun, Scorpio moon, and Scorpio rising, and do intuitive readings for all the signs. And they really go together because, you know, our issues live in our tissues. So what I thought I would share with all of you today is what I give my clients that come to cleanse with me when they arrive for a retreat. And I'm going to kind of share this with you. We're going to talk about enemas. So weird, I can't see myself now, so I don't know. I'm just gonna have to talk into a blank space. So give me a heart if I'm still on, because all of a sudden I can't even see myself. So this is the exact enema bucket, and this is a new one. I wouldn't show you a dirty one, of course, that my clients get when they come to do a retreat. And we're gonna talk about the 3 types of enemas that I recommend, but it is this enema that I get from Aussie Health that I use on my clients. And I'm actually gonna show you how to put it together. And in my bathroom here, by the way, this is from Aussie Health Company. And I like this because it's steel, it's not plastic. The plastic ones, if you're putting warm liquid in, which when you do coffee enemas, you'll often use warm liquid, they tend to leach, you know, harmful chemicals into the body. So I prefer this stainless steel enema bucket, and I'm just going to show you how to put it together. Now, in my bathroom, I have a designated enema bathroom in my home, and it's got a hook on the wall where this just kind of hangs there. Roger. Sorry, he's adjusting his bed. It just kind of hangs on the wall, and this side of the tube that's open fits right on here like so. Just want to get it all the way on. You can lube it up with some coconut oil if you'd like. So once you have that on there, fits on there, this is the side that actually goes in the rectum. And the only people who question enemas when they come to do a personal detox or a group retreat are men. Men think it's weird. Men don't want to stick anything, you know, they think it's odd or what have you. This is very soft. You can see it's very soft. Goes in the rectum about 2.5 inches, like so. And I'm going to talk now about the types of enemas I do and the importance of enemas. So why do we want to do enemas? The first thing people say when I tell them they need to get colonics, do coffee enemas, wheatgrass enemas, baking soda enemas is, Andrea, I use the bathroom every day. I don't need an enema, right? I don't need to do a colonic. I ask you this, when you look down at your feet, is your stomach sticking out? Do you have even this much of a gut? You need to do an enema. You need to cleanse the colon. We are bombarded with toxins constantly. I've been doing colonics and coffee enemas for over 20 years, and I've got to be honest with you guys, I do things like this more than once a week. I think it's imperative for us to keep a clean vessel. Now, why is it imperative for us to clean out our colon? Well, there is more serotonin that runs in the gut than there is in the brain. So things like depression, anxiety, all kinds of things like that actually start in the gut. If this doesn't have good bacteria, then this won't be healthy. Next question I get, Andrea, when we do colonics and coffee enemas, aren't we washing out that good bacteria? No, and here's why. There has to be a balance between good bacteria and bad bacteria, and that balance is sacred. If you're not doing colon cleansing and you're taking a bunch of probiotics, it's kind of tilted the other way. If you're only doing colon cleansing and you're not taking probiotics, it's tilted the other way. So you want to get on a good regimen, a good cycle. Now, here's the next thing that I love, and this is the first type of enema that I recommend. If you have any questions, ask them now. Oh, yay! Dina, wonderful. Good girl. Let me just shut myself up. I can't stand to listen to myself talk. Okay, so this is, we call it Gerson coffee because they use this at the Gerson Institute. It's organic gold roast coffee, and you can see when I order it, I order 5 pounds of it because I have a lot of clients that come to stay with me. They all get their own little enema bucket, and you know, they're doing coffee enemas every morning while they're here during their cleanse. So I order the big 5-pounder. You can get this on Amazon. You can also get it at sawilson.com, which is a company out of Canada. I love this. This is the gold standard for coffee enemas. I will not use anything else on my clients. I have been out of town before and gotten organic coffee. Here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to run down to your local Starbucks. I've heard of people have called me and told me they've done this. I'm like, no, you're doing it wrong. You don't want to go to your local Starbucks and order, you know, a double latte or a regular coffee from Starbucks because it's not organic, and coffee is the most heavily sprayed bean that there is. That's a fact. So even if you're drinking coffee and it's not organic, it's extremely toxic to the body. But you don't want to just get regular coffee and put it in your enema. You want to make sure you get organic gold roast coffee. So the first type of enema I love to do are coffee enemas. And what it does is the coffee enema, if you hold it in for 15 minutes, I mean, I've been doing this so long, folks, people make fun of me. I can walk around and clean my whole house holding in a coffee enema. These pipes are lean and clean, always. But what you want to do is you want to hold it in for 15 minutes. So you would brew the coffee, you would allow the coffee to cool, you would pour it in your enema bucket, you would allow the coffee to come into your body. If you had trouble taking the full amount, which my coffee enema bucket is like 2 times bigger than this, and I take in the full amount, you would want to do it slowly. There's a stopper on here that you can actually stop the flow. You can lay on your left side to take in a little more. You want to do it slowly, right? You don't want to just, it's not like a cold brewski. You don't just want to take it all in, right? So you hang this has to be above the head. So in my coffee enema bathroom here at the homestead, I have literally like a mattress. It's a little like cushion, looks like a little animal cushion, and it's covered with towels, and I have a little comfy lavender pillow, and I have a hook on the wall, and this hangs on the wall, and I just do my coffee enemas. It's very, very easy. Most people don't have that. Of course, you can create that sanctuary type vibe in your house, but you'll lay on your back, you'll take the coffee enema in, you'll hold it for 15 minutes, and you'll let it stimulate the portal vein to release the old bile from the liver. Now, what is a portal vein? What is old bile? Old bile is yellow, it's foggy, it's the gunk that people can't seem to get out of their system when they have things like their gallbladder removed and etc. So it's the gunk, the sludge. It's not the poop. It's actually the sludge, the bile, where the toxins are stored. So what this does by keeping in a coffee enema for 15 minutes is it stimulates the portal vein to release that old bile from the liver. So first type of enema I love to do is this. Now let's talk about the second type of enema I love to do, and that is a garlic enema. Now this is great if you have candida. A lot of you, I feel like my air signs, my Gemini, Libra, Aquariuses may feel like they have candida right now. I feel like they may be struggling with food cravings. So this would be a great enema for you. It's important not to cook the garlic when you do a garlic enema, to just kind of allow the garlic to be blended with water and then pour it in your enema bucket. So a garlic enema is very simple. I grow my own garlic. I'll throw 4 or 5 cloves, which is extreme. It's extreme. In a Vitamix with lukewarm water, and I will pour it in an enema bucket, and you want to hold that enema in for 10 minutes. You will not be able to hold a garlic enema in for longer than 10 minutes. I assure you of that. Why? Because we all have a little bit of candida, and they're actually very, very difficult to hold in. So that is a garlic enema. It's excellent for candida. I often will do a garlic enema and follow it up with my third favorite enema, a wheatgrass enema. Now, what is a wheatgrass enema? Well, when I spent 3 months at OHI, Optimal Health Institute in San Diego, I thought I knew everything. I went in there as the Nancy know-it-all. People knew me that were staying there. I just thought I was the cat's meow. And then they started talking about wheatgrass enemas, and I was like, oh, I haven't really done those. Wheatgrass enemas restore the good microbial health in the gut, right? So they restore the gut bacteria. Hang on, you guys, let me grab something. So just like my Smiling Gut probiotics, pre and probiotics on my website, Restore Gut Health, so do wheatgrass enemas. So a lot of times if I'm suffering from candida, or God, I look pale. Sorry, I need to get in the sun. A lot of times if I'm suffering from candida or something, I will do a garlic enema. I'll follow it with a wheatgrass enema, and I will take a triple dose of my Smiling Gut Pro and prebiotics. You can find these on AndreaCox.com, by the way, in the shop section. And I believe they were just on sale, so check them out. These go really good with the raw detox formula I have on there. So AndreaCox.com in the shop section, I'll link it above. So a lot of times I'll do the garlic enema, I'll move into a wheatgrass enema to restore the gut flora. I'll do a triple dose of these and I'm good to go, and I feel amazing that day, the next day. I don't get that Herxmeyer reaction, you know, that mega detox reaction that most heavy duty enemas take, because the wheatgrass enema really restores the gut bacteria. Now, the fourth kind of enema I love to do, I do about 12 different types of enemas, but I love to do this enema, and my clients especially really, really love this enema. And you guys, again, I am in my 4th decade of life, okay? I don't shoot crap up in my forehead. I'll show you my wrinkles. And this enema in particular is excellent for skin. I mean, I probably, when you Google baking soda enema, I probably come up because I've been talking about this for years. So the baking soda enema, if you want clear skin and if you want a higher raised, elevated vibration, baking soda, as long as it's like Bob's Red Mill baking soda, which is alkaline, it doesn't have any of the chemicals added, that is an excellent, excellent, excellent way to get that really good energy, that alkalinity flowing through the body. And I hear a lot of people say, oh, an alkaline diet and this and that, and if your stomach is too alkaline, you can't digest your food. That's right. But you can restore that acidity by taking a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar before you eat. What the alkalinity is good for is skin issues in particular. So if you have psoriasis, if you have eczema, if you have cystic acne, if you have all the things I suffered with my entire life, big, huge boulders all over my face in middle school, grade school. In high school, I was starting to go more plant-based, and it started to, fade away. But psoriasis and eczema, things like that, struggles like that, baking soda enemas are excellent. Again, you want to get the alkaline form. Ask your questions now, you guys, and I'll answer them in a few minutes. Judith, I don't know what the 365 formula is. So you'll want to get Bob's Red Mill baking soda and do that type of enema. So let's just go over it really quick. So I get this from Aussie Health. This is what I give my detox clients when they come and stay for me, whether it's a group retreat or whether it's a single retreat. I've been using the same type of enema bucket, not the same enema bucket, for years. I like it because it's metal and it doesn't leach chemicals. It's like BPA free or whatever, but it's not even a plastic. So whatever they do to metal to make it not leach. But I don't like the plastic enema buckets. And I actually had an owner of a company once email me when I slammed plastic enema buckets, but it just seems like it defeats the purpose to use plastic when you're trying to cleanse the body. So the first type of enema I love to use is, well, let's just show you. You attach one to this end. This end goes up the rectum about 2.5 inches. You have a stopper on that, and you always want to cool your liquid before allowing it to enter your body. You don't want to burn your anus. Jesus, that would be really bad. Okay, sorry, I don't want to get the giggles. So the first type of enema I like, I'm going to get the giggles. Don't get the giggles. Is the coffee enema. So I like to get the gold roast coffee. You can get it at sawilson.com or on Amazon. Why? Because it's organic and it's a specified coffee for enemas. You cannot drink this. Do not make the mistake of using non-organic coffee, either to drink or to put in a coffee enema. You will regret it. It will fill you with toxins, chemicals. Coffee is the most sprayed bean there is. I made that mistake years ago when traveling. It wasn't so many years ago. Traveling, I got an enema when I was in Las Vegas, and I bought the coffee from a donut shop. It was non-organic. I felt like crap the whole entire day. So don't make that mistake like I did. Learn from my mistakes like I've taught you. The second type of enema is the baking soda enema. That's well, which one did I mention second? I think I mentioned the wheatgrass. No, the garlic enema. The garlic enema is excellent if you have candida or if you struggle with yeast overgrowth. That will definitely kill it. I would suggest one every day. Of course, I'm not a doctor, so disclaimer, check with your doctor before getting any type of colon cleanse or enema out there. But the garlic enema is excellent. 3 to 5 cloves of garlic, blend in water, and warm water, heat the water up. You can take that in, leave it in at least 10 minutes. The coffee enema, at least 15 minutes to stimulate the portal vein to release old bile from the liver. The third type of enema is the good old wheatgrass enema. No, you cannot use the powder and stir it in. That's just, it's a powder, it's dead. Anytime anything is made into a powder, it's pretty much dead. Unless it is humic and fulvic acid based, like my products on AndreaCox.com. So the third type of enema would be, well, that was the third type, the wheatgrass enema. That restores the gut flora. The fourth type of enema is the baking soda enema, and you want to use Bob Red Mill baking soda, which is organic and it's alkaline. That is the only kind I would use. 2 to 3 teaspoons in a quart of water, and do not heat it. That kills the whole thing. And you take that in and you hold it for about 15 minutes and release it. That'll give you a really high vibing feel of happiness and stamina because it's very, very alkaline. Now, I want to talk about a few other things, and always restore with an excellent pre and probiotic. The only company that I know of that has created both a pre and a probiotic is my own. I've been selling this one for about, it's got stuff on it because I take it every day, for about 6 years on AndreaCox.com, and you can get it there in the shop section. I highly recommend you get the raw detox formula with this. Take it every morning, whether you're doing an enema or not, just to restore that, that good microbial gut life in your gut. So let's take a few questions. How do you feel about starting with coffee and ending with baking soda? Okay, Dina, I love your questions. I just want you on here every time I go live. You asked a great question during the last video I did. I don't like doing a coffee enema on days I do a baking soda enema, and I don't allow my clients to do that under my watch, and here's why. One is acid and one is alkaline, so they fight in the system. So you don't want to do a coffee enema, which is acidic. It stimulates the portal vein to release old bile from the liver, but it is acidic, and an alkaline enema in the same day. Now, would I do a garlic enema and a baking soda enema? Sure. Would I do a garlic enema and a coffee enema? Anytime you're mixing those two together, I feel like it causes nausea. I kind of like the coffee enemas by themselves. I definitely wouldn't do a wheatgrass enema and a garlic enema on the same day. Wheatgrass enema and a baking soda enema, yeah, possibly. So I hope that helps. Great question. Can we do enemas when we have constantly tummy? I think you're saying ache. A constant tummy ache, I believe. Judith, you said tummy hack, so I'm not sure what a tummy hack is. I think you mean tummy ache. Sure. So if you have a tummy ache, in my opinion, of course, always check with your doctor, because I'm not a doctor, even though I might be smarter than one. No, I'm just kidding. Always check with your doctor first, and definitely if you're having constant stomach aches, I would be checking with your doctor anyway, but I believe that it helps. You know, if I don't feel good when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is make an enema. That's the first thing I do before I take anything in. I'm like, I gotta do an enema. I can't vibrate like this today. And usually I feel good. If I don't, I'll get a colonic. My colon hydrotherapist and I are like this. I miss Kristen in San Diego. I went to her 9 years. Don't ever upset your colon hydrotherapist. They should be on speed dial. I truly believe in colon hydrotherapy. In fact, I literally want to get my own, I want to get licensed to do colon hydrotherapy myself, because that's the only legal way you're allowed to have a machine. So anyway, let's move on. Okay, Bob's Red Mill is a great brand. Let's see if we have any other questions. I'm going to click on this. Excellent question. Does the garlic enema make the body smell? That's excellent, Julie. Great question. Thank you so much, and thanks for the hearts, you guys. No, you will not smell. What makes the body smell, and especially if you do the wheatgrass enema, you'll smell, because wheatgrass is full of chlorophyll, so you'll smell amazing doing the wheatgrass enema, because chlorophyll is actually the natural way to kill body odor. So people use all these deodorants and stuff. I don't even use a deodorant. I eat chlorophyll, so I take in chlorophyll. But no, you won't smell like garlic. In fact, you'll be detoxing the body at a cellular level, so you'll be cleaning out the stuck mucoid plaque out of your body, so your body will probably smell better than usual after doing this for a few times. You won't smell like garlic. Just take a shower. A lot of people like to do the garlic enemas in the bathtub. So let's see. Great question. Aw, thanks, Michael. It's so sweet. Welcome from Arizona. So let's see, do any of you have any more questions? A lot of good questions on here. I definitely need to schedule a detox Q&A. Maybe I'll do that this morning. Oh, thank you, Deborah. I appreciate that. I feel like a Casper the Ghost. I can't leave my dog very much. Thanks, sweetie. So if you guys want more information about this, I have 2 websites, and AndreaCox.com is all about health, wellness, detox. Also, my juice fasting retreats, my water fasting retreats, my other retreats. You know, maybe some of you have struggled with things, drugs, alcohol. You've went and gotten a medical retreat, and you just want to come and learn about food, because again, I'm not a medical doctor, so I don't run those type of retreats. I teach people how to abstain from certain things to really gain their health back. All of that is up on AndreaCox.com. Have a lot of new fasting blogs going up and things of that nature. And if you want to learn more about spirituality and ascension, things of that nature, you can hop on over to the Detox Intuitive. And no matter what, subscribe to both channels on YouTube, Andrea Cox TV for health and wellness, and the Detox Intuitive for spirituality and intuitive readings. I appreciate you guys so much. So my retreats are ran, I'll tell you what, Julie, reach out to me privately. Are you located in California? Send me a message on here and I'll let you know where I'm holding them. We have one coming up in a few months, so I'd love to have you there. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I might pop on here tomorrow to do a little intuitive thing, and then I'll be off of here for the rest of the week. I love you guys. So definitely catch me on my other platforms, and I'll see you soon. Be well.